If you clicked on this message, you're here for a reason. You've been judged recently in many senses of the word. And we're going to cut through the illusions and all of the projections so you could finally see the truth of the situation, the way that Spirit wants you to see it, not the way that it's been distorted. All right, and with further ado, let's go into your piles. We have pile number 1, and I also have little gadgets from my junk drawer for you guys. And if my nails look orange, I was cooking with Sasson, so yeah, there's that. That's gonna be like that. All right, then we have pile number 2 with this like little spherical ball. If you want to skip ahead to the timestamps, they are down below in the description. And then we have pile number 3 with this little thing. All right, I'll see you guys in your piles. If I could ever click the button. Hold up. So pile number 1, we're just gonna get right into it. I feel like you guys were judged spiritually here. And let me clarify, because that can mean a lot of things, and I feel like it means all of the things in your case. I do feel like you guys have been judged by spirit, but we're gonna get into that because that doesn't feel so heavy. What we're gonna get into first is whoever feels like they have influence over your life. There is somebody here who, and I'm even getting anxious saying it, there is somebody here that feels like they have a certain amount of rights or access to you that you are denying them. And they are confused. They are unable to decipher it. They're unable to find the meaning of it because they are unwilling to go within. I'm being shown that you guys have been very fair here, and you guys are being judged morally by this person. There's something in this person saying that what you are doing is fundamentally wrong in whatever case or whatever aspect that might relate to you. This person thinks that you are doing something fundamentally or morally wrong, whether this is at work, whether this is the confines of a relationship. It's like you're breaking the rules of the contract, or you're breaking the unspoken rules of the unspoken contract that has been between you. You could just be showing up very much differently, and you're I can't even get the words out. You're very much being judged by this person, and you're being talked about. I just heard yap, 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 yap. So you guys could very much also be being talked about. I just saw 333. 3 is also the number of community groups. I don't want to say union because that is 2, but 3 is like celebration. It's communal. I just heard leaves of 3, leave them be. It's something that my sister's father, my brother and sister's father, used to say about poison ivy. It's interesting. You're being urged to like stay out of this business because it doesn't concern you. And it's like, I don't even feel like you be in this person's business, but it might tempt you to check in. But I feel like this person might feed off of your energy. And I feel like this person is a strategizer. I feel like immediately what I was speaking of in the beginning, let's rewind and go back to that. I'm an Aquarius Mercury, so I'm gonna be all over the place and everywhere with my train of thought. So bear with me, please, if you can follow me. I feel like we should get some cards now. But yes, back to my first message. I feel like this person has judged you spiritually. or has made some sort of like spiritual advance. This could be anywhere, and take it for yourself, because I'm not going to go into the specifics here. Take it as it resonates. How it hits your body will tell you what message is for you. This could be so far as somebody going to somebody and doing work to perhaps change your mind, or some sort of way alter the way that you're viewing or handling the situation with them. That is the goal here behind whatever they're doing. And this whatever they're doing can range from full-blown spell work or practitioner work, or it could even be so small as them praying, as them wanting, as them mentally fixating on it so heavily that it is actually kind of being formed, like, and projected towards you. I don't feel like Spirit wants you to stay grounded. This isn't like energy that can touch you in a way that it can harm you or anything like this. But it is energy that will pull at your feelings, because there seems to be some sort of bond here. It might be familial. It's definitely familiar. But they're judging you for the way that you walked away, or how you're now showing up. It's very different from what they're used to with other people, or from what they're used to from you. And it's kind of got them on edge. Spirit, what is the truth of this situation? What is the truth that pile number 1 needs to see? Knight of Pentacles. Hierophant on the back of the deck. It's like they're upset because, like I said, they feel like you're doing something wrong. But Spirit is saying that what you're doing, if you need the reassurance, what you're doing isn't wrong. We had the Hierophant on the back of the deck. We have Death, Knight of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles. You're building your own foundation. You're stepping away from the foundation that you had been put into, either grown up in, or whatever. This person benefited off of the dynamic that played out through you, based on the old energy, your old energy, your old way of being, your old mindset. But you're growing now. You're different now. And it's threatening them. But not because, Spirit wants you to know, it's not because you're doing anything wrong. It's because you're leveling up, and this person doesn't know. Like I said in the beginning of this reading, this person has a hard time going within. They're refusing to be able to adjust. This person is not adaptable. A piece of advice for pile number 1. 9 of Wands, 7 of Swords. I'm actually not going to take, you know what? Actually, I will. Okay. This is like choosing yourself and choosing what's good for you is never going to be a betrayal. And if someone is looking at what you are doing for you, the new foundation that you're building, the healthier life that you're trying to create, as something that is bad for them, then those are not people that you should be around. Those are not people that value you. They value how you make them feel about themselves, or they value the role that you play, right? And I was talking about the 3s earlier, and I was specifically referencing like celebrations, and that's the 3 of Cups. This person could be pulling on you emotionally, and Spirit is saying to be very limited with what you give this person, if you even allow yourself to give this person anything. Last piece of advice here. 6 of Pentacles. Give to those who give to you. Spend your energy very, very wisely. Go where you are appreciated. Go towards what pours into you. familiarity doesn't mean everything. All right. That's what I have for you guys, pile number 1. I hope it helped in some sort of way. And I'll see you guys in the next Zoodles. All right, pile number 2. You guys chose the little ball and Raziel, the Angel of Mysteries. And these are just different takes of the angels. They're not. And if anybody wants to know what this oracle deck is, it's the Angelarium Oracle of Emanations. Let's get right into it, okay? This is similar to pile number 1, but a little bit different. Whoever is judging you right now, and we're going to get into Spirit's judgments of you in a minute, judgments of the situation in a minute. But whoever is judging you right now is judging you because they cannot understand you. They don't understand the way you move. They don't understand, most importantly, why they don't have access. Things are foggy. They feel like they can usually read situations clearly, but they can't read you. They also feel like you sit on a lot of truth. They feel like a couple words out of your mouth can light them up. I'm getting very, very, very intense ball of energy right at my heart chakra, right in between my breastbone. It's something about your fury, the way that you contain yourself, but they could feel the rage behind it. You guys are very, very professional. Whether this is a professional setting, whether this is happening with a person in a professional setting or in something different, you guys are very professional, cool, calm, collected. I'm seeing SpongeBob on that episode where he is normal. And he's like, nice weather we're having. Hey, how are you? You know, it's like that's the kind of energy that you give out once somebody is no longer, I wanted to say no longer on your radar, but like no longer in your good graces, in your circle. Once somebody has like earned themselves like a kick out of your circle, your energy doesn't even become malicious. It doesn't even become rageful. It's just done. And there's somebody here, it's like, I do feel like when it comes to this situation, you might have a lot of feelings here, but you don't show them. And it's like this person is like sort of, they're looking at you and they're looking at your life, and the way that they're casting judgment is they're trying to define what's going on for you, what's real for you, what your life is like from the very, very, very slim picture of what they feel like they have. They could know that you have a dog, and like they're just making assumptions about how you are with the dog, and you know, how you got it, or I don't know. You could have a relationship. Like they could have seen you out in public with somebody one time, and that's all that they have. And they're trying to make all these assumptions about your relationship and your happiness. And this person is trying to define what you are, because there is some aspect about you in your life that they feel in some way defines them. And that's really weird energy here. Really sticky energy. This person over-identifies themselves with you. They could even be a bit obsessed with you. I would be careful around this person. Not to say that you guys are not protected. I feel like you guys are highly protected, and I feel like it's mostly that discernment that you have that keeps and makes sure that you are so protective, because you guys do not put yourself in positions that you should not be in. You guys get one little flicker of this isn't right for me, and you guys are out and you guys don't entertain it. And I feel like that's what your spirits are like encouraging you to do. We have 1444 on the clock, 444. Stand on business. Is there anything else that you want to say about this judgment, Spirit? This person might be keeping an eye on you, But your spirit is also saying with the back of the deck here being Kushil, however you want to say it, angel of punishment. And then we have the angel of silence in reverse right behind it. And then the angel of dreams also reverse behind. Oh my God. And then the angel of mercy reverse behind it. Y'all, this person, I feel like this person, might be low-key obsessing over you, and spirit is sort of poking that spot. It's not like spirit wants them to fixate on you, but it's like, if you're gonna fixate, then I'm gonna make it really fucking difficult for you. If you're gonna fixate, if you're gonna obsess, if you're gonna keep on assuming and inserting yourself or your thoughts or your projections into pile number 2's life, then I'm going to make it hell. That's sort of, ooh. What is the truth here, spirit? What is the truth here? They don't want to keep on entertaining this person's projections. They just wanted you to know that. What is the truth here? What is spirit's judgment? They said this shit is in the past. Yeah, they've called judgment on this. You shouldn't continue to focus on it. You shouldn't continue to focus on this energy. They might be focusing on you, and that's why you might feel them coming up, or like their energy coming up here and there. But it's like spirit's like, yeah, like when their energy comes up, take it, understand, okay, this is what this is, and then move aside. Don't keep on thinking about it. Don't entertain it like that. Yeah, this person is just upset. They are upset. They are heartbroken. And it's not even like, I don't even feel like, and not to be fucked up like that, if this isn't your message, then this isn't your message, this particular part. But I don't even feel like this person's that upset about losing you. It's about losing whatever they feel is tied to you that has something to do with their identity, or something to do with their worth, or their presentation, or like there's something about what you have or what you do that they feel they're entitled to, and you not allowing them access to this because you are not allowing them access to you makes them look or feel a certain way. This could even be like they're affecting their reputation. They could feel like something is affecting their reputation. 4 of Wands. This could be family. But spirit wants to say, like, this person is just upset. What is, thank you. I feel like spirit is saying, like, you gave them chances. Like, this person, hold on. Yeah, this person or spirit gave them chances. Maybe you didn't give them chances, but maybe spirit gave them chances. Spirit gave them chances to see things for what it was, and they refused at everything. It's like spirit continues to give this person like downloads or hits, but they might like land for just a second, but as soon as that emotional beat starts to solidify, they're like, redirection. It's like spirit could like give them an emotion, like an intuitive hit, like, you're wrong, and then they might be like, am I wrong? And then immediately, absolutely not, this person is fucked up, this person did this, you know, that kind of energy. And so I feel like spirit is really telling you here, this person doesn't even see, like, everything is so foggy and confusing because they're making it that way. Everything is so difficult for them because they are making it that way. And if you allow somebody like this into your life, they will destroy you, because they've already destroyed themselves. Yeah, King of Swords. One more piece of advice for my pile number 2s, please. No, too many. Yeah, we have the, I do want to take this though. We have the love, whatever, we'll take it. The Lover's reverse with the Three of Wands. Back of the deck is the Devil. Yeah, there might be something that's trying to chain you to this person, or there might be like things that you feel obligated to involve this person in, or something like that. You might feel obligated to emotionally caretake for this person even. And Spirit is saying, cut ties. Make the decisive decision to cut ties, because this person is in no way mentally healthy enough if they are doing these things and assuming the way that they're assuming, and in the obsessive delusion that they're in no way allowed, not only are they not allowed to access your life right now, but they're in no way going to be beneficial for you, going to be healthy to be around right now. Okay, so that's what we got for you guys, pile number 2, and I hope it resonated. I'll see you in the next one. Toodles. Hello, pile number 3. You guys chose this little green thing, and Gabriel, the angel of heralds. Immediately, I'm feeling like what you guys are judged over is sort of very, very different from the other piles. The other piles were certain very specific situations. I feel like for pile number 3, this is like you guys are very often judged, maybe on a daily basis. You guys might just feel that underlying feeling with very many people that you are being judged. There's something about your frequency that is very much different. You're able to understand things at a deeper level, feel things at a deeper level. Your logic is very different. Your logic is more emotional. Not a lot of people get you and truly understand you. I also feel like you guys, because of this, you guys could be very guarded, very protective of yourself and protective of your energy. You guys might come across as like rough around the edges, because you guys have learned that not everybody understands you, and not everybody that comes into your life is going to operate in the same way that you operate. The judgment here feels to be around not a specific situation or something that you've done, but around actually who you are. You guys are very authentic. You guys are very real. And in a world of superficiality, in a world that rewards surface level and masking, it can be very, very intimidating to be around someone, or to see someone and experience somebody who just lives for themselves, or who is authentic to the point that you guys are authentic. Is there anything else you want to tell us about the judgment here? Okay, then. We have the Seven of Swords reversed. It's like you guys are so real that people kind of question like how real you are. Like, people just know that you're authentic, but it doesn't make, in their eyes, logical sense that you would move the way that you move. You guys are, I was about to say that, and you know what, I feel like that's the message. You guys surround yourself by a lot of people who don't hold up the same standards that you do, that don't work by the same morals that you do, that really don't align with you. You guys are surrounded by a lot of people that don't truly and honestly align with you, because you're afraid to cut those connections off, or whatever it is. But these judgments, it's like these people know that what they're looking at when they get, like, whatever they get when they experience you is true, and it is honest, and it is genuine, and it is authentic. but it doesn't make sense to them because they don't operate that way. So for example, like it's giving me the best way that I can like give you an analogy is those specific men that say all men are like this, or I don't want you wearing that, I don't want you doing that because this is how men think. Those men are not saying this is how men think because that's genuinely how all men think. They're saying this is how men think because they're coming off of the generalization of their own thoughts, of their own beliefs, of their own projections. And so it's like a lot of the people that you have around you or that you have in your inner circle, a lot of the people in very close proximity to you are not aligned with you, and they see your authenticity as some sort of like, it's like they know it's authentic, but they rationalize it as fakeness. They rationalize it as you being two-faced, or you just being a people pleaser, or whatever, or you being mean, or you being rude. They misconstrue what you do. They define your actions by how, like, what definition would make sense for them. So if you cut somebody off because somebody isn't listening to your boundaries, and perhaps they don't agree with that, perhaps they rationalize it to say, oh, you're being too hard, you're holding grudges, you're being rude, that kind of energy. If you, I don't know, but it's like this person doesn't understand your why because they're not on that level of perception, and they're judging you for this. They're judging you for the way that you are because they don't understand it. Yeah, it's like that two-faced energy. Ace of Wands on the back of the deck. This person could feel like you're an opportunist. I don't know why that just came up. Or these people could feel like you're an opportunist, or like you're too full of yourself. There's something about how you choose yourself and how you advocate for yourself that really intimidates them. You're not at what you seem to be. They see you as this small, but really you're this big. It's like that kind of like, you don't know what you're getting when you mess with pile number 3, but it's not that you don't know what you're getting when you mess with pile 3 because pile number 3 is unreliable or inconsistent. It's that you don't know what you're getting when you mess with pile 3 because what you get with pile 3 very much depends on what you give with pile number 3. And I feel like they're just starting to like recognize this. All right, Spirit's Judgment. Sorry, that's not the card. What is Spirit's judgments here? The truth of the situation. How is Spirit judging the situation? Whoa there. It's like they're sort of dismantling this. And I literally just did say it's like this person is just starting to get that fact about you. So I feel like part of the like judgment or the karma here is that this person is going to have whatever internal narrative that they're going on about, like righted. It's like Spirit's like setting the issue straight, like setting shit straight. Like Spirit's not allowing them to continue along with this belief or this mindset or this understanding because it's so very untrue. It's very interesting. Pile number 2, it's like it's such different energy because like pile number 2 was like Spirit's kind of feeding into, you know, the projections, you know, the other people place on pile number 2 just kind of like to mess with those people. But yours is like your spirit guides are like, no, like this is not the truth, and you're gonna see it like that. Like we don't even care to mess with that, we don't even care to play around here, let's just be honest, right? Like that's the kind of energy here. 10 of Pentacles reversed and the Star. Spirit is saying that their judgment here, what they see of the situation, is somebody who is unwilling to let go, people who are unconsciously comparing themselves to you, unconsciously comparing their wins to your wins, their losses to your losses, your highs to their highs, and your lows to their lows. These people are comparing themselves to you, and what's the judgment, Spirit? A word of advice. Spirit is kind of like cautioning you guys to like just leave this in Spirit's hands. Like, don't continue to fuck with this energy. Don't continue to mess with it. Kind of just leave it alone. Pay it no mind, because the more energy you give it, the more like these people have access to your energetic field, and Spirit is helping you cut these people off. But Spirit in this case does very much need your help with that, because this is a choice. It is a choice whether or not you're going to continue to surround yourself with people who don't align. It is a choice whether or not you're going to entertain these connections and these people that perceive you this way. It is a choice whether you go down this route or whether you shift or change things. And so Spirit is really just saying the advice here, the judgment is that you are being unfairly judged. But the judgment is also that you are paying way too much attention to what other people think of you, or what you think other people think of you, or into knowing what other people think or feel about you. Spirit is saying, you focus on yourself, focus on your own lane. It doesn't matter how anybody feels about you. It doesn't matter what anybody says about you, or what anybody projects about you, or what anybody believes about you. It matters what you believe about yourself, what you feel about yourself, what you know about yourself to be true. Okay? So Spirit is really, really just saying, stick to you, mind your business, stay in your own lane, and everything's going to be fine. Everything's going to be fine, period. But you could very, very, very much release this burden, this feels like anxiety or mental overwhelm, by choosing to disengage from this and examining the connections that you keep close. All right, that is what I have for you guys. Pile number 3. I hope it resonated, and I hope to see you in the next one. Toodles.